Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame, and it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to say it the obvious or rub salt in the wounds or anything, but very rough day to day. Bears took a pretty big bite out of things, and this all occurred on, much higher, above average volume. So what I want to do is just map out some levels of support, and then we can talk areas of resistance. First area of support is pretty just kind of, assuming you understand charts, commonsensical. Well, where did the bleeding stop today? The bleeding stopped at $3.20. So that's going to definitely be that ideal level of support. Ideal for the very simple reason, if the price falls below there, then that just implies that the price is putting in new lows that haven't been seen for a very long time. And that's just, pretty bearish. And that's why I love charts, because when you look at them certain ways, they essentially insult your intelligence. There we go. I realize the chart is hard to see, but this kind of proves the point where if the price actually does break below 320, then that would be putting the price at these areas, like I said, that haven't been seen for a very long time. So in the event 320 does not hold, the next key level of support looks to be right around 305, give or take a few cents. So 320 and 305 are going to be those overall levels of support. I'll zoom back in here. Now, what about if the price starts to turn around and bounce in the upwards direction? Where are some of these levels of resistance at that the bulls will have to fight through? First key level, and this is kind of the area where I think if there's going to be any sort of momentum that gets started, is going to be right there at $3.45. So 345 is going to be that initial level. If the price can actually push up through there, the next level after that is going to be up around $3.70. So keep an eye on those levels. What I think, in a more realistic, I realize it would be great if the price just all of a sudden turned on a dime and just did something like that. Usually that's not how things play out. I would expect, and I think the first key in terms of any sort of worthwhile bounce is just to get some sort of sideways price action. Even if this sideways price action goes for a couple of days, sideways is much better than the current, just downwards momentum. After that, then it becomes a little bit more logical and realistic to think that maybe some sort of worthwhile bounce could occur after that. Again, who knows? Maybe this thing will slingshot right back up. But usually prices need to digest, and there's a changing of hands that need to occur. So we'll see what happens with it. But interesting setup, and we'll see if this thing can at least start to get some sideways action or not over the next couple of days. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.